of our checkpoints here on the navigate. So VOR, that's the Stafford VOR. And we're getting ready to go into eastern Arizona. So sorry about that distraction there. That's what I'm here for, is to monitor these primary aviate, navigate, communicate. So I've been communicating, navigating, let the autopilot navigate, but I'm communicating with you, but I'm keeping an eye on that. Autopilot doesn't relinquish the pilot from the responsibility of staying safe, navigating, and doing the pilot portion. So kind of lost my train of thought there, but do we need to look ahead here on where we are? So the area we're in is we're in the area somewhere around here is the San Carlos Apache Reservation, and there's some history of it. You can read if you want to read up on the history of the Apache guerrilla history. And one of these mountains is Mount Graham. I think I might see it because it's at 10,000 feet, and I see something off to our right that's 10,000 feet. I think it's off to the right. No, that's not it. Yeah, we're leaving Arizona, getting ready to cross into Mexico, New Mexico. All right, so left screen. There we go. Lost my cursor for a minute. So we actually kind of now we're along Interstate 10. That's where we've been paralleling, and we have off our left there. We're coming up on the That's part of that same thing, coordinated player, the PLAYA. That's how I pronounce it, player. And then there's Catherine player. So that means something to someone in this area. So I appreciate if you give me a comment to let me know what that's talking about, because PL, I'm pronouncing it player, player, PLAYA, and there's several different ones. We saw some earlier; they ended with the same name. So let me know, make me smarter. And we're coming up on off to our left there. This is a municipal airport, no tower, but it's got AWAS. I'm gonna tune in. Actually, no, never mind. Oh yeah, 118.1. See if I can get this AWAS. 118.1. 3008. Altimeter 3008. Weather observation, Lawrenceburg, municipal. Wind 21034 knots, gust 15. Visibility 4 at miles. Sky clear. Temperature 27. Dew point 5 and sun. Altimeter 3008. 3008. Weather observation, Lawrenceburg, municipal. Wind 22034 knots, gust 15. All right. So what we did is this is automated weather observation service. It's similar to ATIS, but it's just the weather station that's on the airport that automatically does weather updates and to broadcast it. Sounds just like it's in the same format, pretty much the same format as ATIS. To get pertinent information, you're flying in, you want to know what the weather is. Speaking of, let me go back to it and see what it's. We see the sky is clear, so never mind. But it gives you weather information as well as the altimeter.
SSO is up ahead, the Safford VOR by name. The Gila River's down below, the mountains look the same, but something's different in the air, feeling in the land. The San Carlos Apache Reservation, sacred, proud and grand. 2 hours, 15 minutes, and the landscape settled in. The desert's not a desert when you see what lies within. The mountains are like islands rising from a sandy sea, and every one of them has stories that belong to you and me. Yeah, Mount Graham's to the northeast, a sky island in the clouds. 10,000 feet of granite rising far above the shrouds. The Apache hold it holy, and I get it from up here. A place where earth and sky connected couldn't be more clear. To SSO VOR, Safford's the name, but this land has had 1,000 names before the settlers came. I'm just passing through it, just a pilot on a flight, but I remember this terrain when I turn out the light. shining true. 2 hours, 30 minutes, and I'm still in love with you.
So this Deming has ASOS. That's also weather reporting. And what's their frequency? Okay, so 118.525. What's that, a 525? Yeah, 118.525. 118.525. So it's in green. That should be. And I say in green, I'm looking at this. And 118.525. But I'm not getting in it. And it's no surprise that with all the small airports out here, you may not, this is like, in fact, I think this is listed as unattended. So I can see it not being there. It don't matter because we got the ATIS from the last one. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to, because we're going to need to be doing our descent, not yet, but coming up in a bit there. Shortly past this this next intersection, we're going to start our descent to parallel altitude. So we're going to go straight into runway 8. And, if we heard someone in the pattern, we'll do otherwise. But this is just to keep us from having to go downwind and all that.